We are here in studio with Dr. Dean Schweitzer from the Valencia Headache Center here in Santa Clarita Valley. Not only a dentist who treats headaches, and we'll talk a little bit about the cause of those headaches, but you're a headache sufferer yourself who went through this particular treatment, and as you said off the air, you don't suffer from headaches anymore.
I did. I suffered from headaches ever since I was a child and all the way through my adulthood. My mom did also, as well as my son. And when I became aware of this protocol, I became very interested and intrigued and dug very deeply into it and put myself through treatment. And I don't have headaches anymore. And because I understand the reason that it works, because it's due to an imbalance in our bite. When I was able to measure my own bite and I looked at the imbalance I had, I was pretty amazed at what I was walking around with. Even though I could never feel it, it was there, and that's what causes my headaches.
So there are people going through life right now with headaches as headache sufferers, not realizing that it could be just something as relatively simple as correcting their bite, aligning their bite so that their facial muscles actually are working how they're supposed to work.
Yes, and those imbalances are so imperceptible and so slight that you can't feel them, and correcting them doesn't involve anything invasive. We're not talking about moving your teeth around or doing crowns and bridges and anything that's rather grandiose. It is a simple, very small, imperceptible adjustment that we make using a very awesome technology called T-scan technology that allows us to see where those imbalances are, and we adjust them. And once we've adjusted them, then we have the opportunity to have a balanced bite. But we also have to rehabilitate the muscles that have been constrained and stressed and sore over a period of time. And once we rehabilitate the muscles and balance the bite, we have a situation where headaches are a thing of the past.
But there are other things that these cause that have a potential of causing, such as like sleep-related breathing problems, right? A sleep apnea. Is this something that the Valencia Headache Center also kind of looks at or treats?
Yes, at the Valencia Headache and Sleep Treatment Center, we do treat patients with both headache problems and with sleep-related problems, because many times some of our patients have both those problems. A lot of our headache patients have sleep issues, and a lot of our sleep patients have headache issues. Specifically with sleep, we deal with people with sleep apnea. And sleep apnea is basically where you stop breathing in the middle of the night. And the gold standard treatment for that is a CPAP machine, which is a machine that almost everybody is familiar with and seen, and you wear it. It's like a mask, and it forces air into your airway and prevents it from obstructing at night. But it doesn't work if you don't wear it, and most people don't want to wear it. So as an alternative to that, we have the ability to make an oral appliance that they wear at night, somewhat like a night guard, that keeps their airway open.
Well, because I've seen those machines, and they seem quite intimidating.
They're cumbersome.
And cumbersome. Exactly. And so let's talk about that. We talked about sleep apnea. I want to talk also a little bit about tinnitus. We didn't get the chance to. I wanted to talk a little bit off the air, but tinnitus is a ringing in the ears, but it can be caused by many different types of situations, right?
Yes. If it's not an organically caused problem, such as you have an actual inner ear problem or something that ears and throat specialists might determine, and if no other cause has been highlighted as a reason that you're having tinnitus, it's very possible that it's related to a muscular issue, which is also related to an imbalance in the bite.
Right.
So we do have patients that come in with tinnitus, and we're able to take care of that.
Well, that's nice. So, or you've spent too much time at very loud rock concerts.
Yes.
It could be the situation too. But we're talking about that, and there are people who wake up and all of a sudden they've got that, and they don't know where they don't have. It's not loud music. They don't work in a situation where there's an environment that's loud. It just happens. So it's always good, whether you've got chronic headache issues, especially migraines, or even headaches, as we mentioned, sometimes up to 25 headaches a month, whether you've got sleep-related issues or even ringing in the ears, is not a bad idea to check out the Valencia Headache Center, Dr. Dean Schweitzer. What's the best way to get in touch?
The best way to get in touch with us is give us a call. Our phone number is 661-287-9667. I have an amazing staff that is helpful and knowledgeable, and you can come in for a consultation. We have complimentary consultations to get acquainted with us, or you can come in for a full diagnostic appointment, or you can visit us at valenciaheadachecare.com.
The website is fantastic, really gives a lot of great information and things you might not think about as a headache sufferer. So again, if you're trying to get off the meds, so to speak, whether it's just an over-the-counter type of thing that you've gotten so used to taking it you don't feel is working, or you want to kind of get away from, or especially if you're on a narcotic or a prescription type medication, because of course those have other long-term effects as well. that are not on the good side, Valencia Headache Center is a good place to come to get some knowledge, get some treatment, and again, complimentary consultation, or you can go for the full diagnostic right then to make the appointment there.
That's correct.
And as you mentioned, it's like a 12-week non-invasive type treatment that in many cases, right, some headache sufferers start to feel relief almost immediately.
Absolutely.
That is amazing. Dr. Dean Schweitzer, thanks for spending the morning
Thank
with
you.
me and really
I
appreciate it. ValenciaHeadacheCare.com, Valencia Headache Center here in town. Doctor, thank you so much for stopping by.
My pleasure.